Hello, Aquarius. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for February 28th through March 6th. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. Just a reminder, Aquarius, these are general readings, not one-on-one readings. Some information may not resonate with you. So let's get into your reading. First card, the King of Swords. Now in this deck, there are two kings for each element. And this is the female King of Swords. So that's what's unique about this particular deck. We also have Major Arcana card Justice. And Seven of Swords. And the King of Cups. Okay, Aquarius, first messages coming through is to protect your energy this week, Aquarius, especially if you're an empath, if you're sensitive, as your cards are indicating there's going to be a lot of people, a lot of possibly different situations, environments that you might be exposed to. Maybe situations where you're a bit unsure of your surroundings per se. And there's an energy here, a very low vibrational energy. So we'll see what else we can find out in regards to that once we get into your reading. So be sure you're grounded, centered, balanced, and protected this week, Aquarius. So with that being said, let's take a look at your cards. And taking a look at your first card, you have the female King of Swords. So instead of a sword that the masculine King of Swords is holding, we've got the female King of Swords here holding a needle, a large needle straight up into the sky. And the needle is so sharp that this king can pluck the shining stars from the universe and sew them onto her sparkling dress. So it's demonstrating here that she possesses stellar gifts of intellectual power and mental clarity, trusting in her intuition. An indication here, she has this authority about her where people listen to her. And she sees the truth in all matters. Now, first, I wanted to describe what this particular King of Swords, what's pictured here, is all about. But Aquarius, this is your card in energy, whether it's masculine or feminine King of Swords. This is approaching what you're up against this week in a very objective, logical, assertive, authoritative manner. So very much your energy kicking off the reading. So it's like the anchor card position. So stay true to yourself, keep yourself centered and grounded, and repel anybody's energy. Be sure you're not getting drained or anybody else's energy is like attaching to you where you're taking on someone else's energy. This is an indication here for you to remain your true, authentic self. And last week, Aquarius, your main message was you're unstoppable. And now, like coming into this week, there's many energies I'm picking up that are around you this week that are going to want to drag you down per se. So let's pull a clarifying card for this female King of Swords. The Ten of Cups. This is pretty much what you're headed for, Aquarius. What's obtainable for you to reach. Happy home, relationships going well, having a family. Cups are all about the happiness you have, especially on the home front. So this is why picking up other people's energy is what you have to look out for this week. There's an energy here that I felt right in the beginning, a low vibrational energy wanting to drain your energy. And that's about the best way I can explain it, almost kind of coming in and raining on your parade. Next card, Major Arcana card, Justice. That's kind of some pretty big change coming in for some Aquarians. You might be in the middle of a legal court case, maybe some legal documents, a parting of the ways. It could be a marriage breaking up. It could be a partnership breaking up, like if there's a business. There's documents being signed. This is an indication right here, Aquarius, how you have to present yourself in the best possible light. Not let anybody else's energy like rattle your cage is what's kind of coming through. And that could certainly happen when there's like a division of assets in a court case. There's something here with this Justice card. But something in a legal sense this week, Aquarius, whether it be like in your workplace or whether it's something personal where you're kind of worried about justice prevailing. You're concerned. But everything's going to fall into place just as it was meant to be. And certainly people are going to be held accountable. So this is precisely when you have to stay true to yourself, Aquarius. Don't let your emotions overwhelm. Don't let your emotions into your decisions. So for other Aquarians, if you're not involved in some kind of a legal situation or signing documents, it could be some kind of decision you're having to make and you're looking like at the pros and cons. So you're being very logical, kind of looking at the facts, the information. You're really keeping your emotions out of it. Could be something that you're having a hard time with, as I feel the scales are kind of out of balance. So that's why you have to really take a logical, practical, rational approach to whatever this is. And what I'm picking up with the Justice card could be somebody took action, something of that nature where they did something where they're being held accountable for it. Was not fair, so it certainly could be something in the workplace. Yeah, I'm picking that up for some Aquarians. So let's pull a clarifying card for the Justice card, because everything is pretty much predestined here. But you still have to keep your head, Aquarius. All right, let's see. Okay, Three of Swords. It's something that affects your emotions. Could be something that is of great disappointment to you. Finding out maybe somebody's been dishonest or doing something behind your back. And this is something fairly new, something that's just turning up and coming out this week. And you are trying to figure out, you're weighing the pros and cons of this. It might not necessarily be a legal case, but it could be some kind of grievance or something where somebody has to be held accountable. And that has to do with your next card here, the Seven of Swords. Just looking at this card, this is definitely a serpent. And it's showing a woman as a thief who has just stolen 5 eggs from this bird's nest way back here. There's only 2 left. She sneaks away, just leaving those 2 eggs, maybe to come back again. And she is, in fact, a snake, but covers her skin with leaves and flowers so that nobody can see her true nature. So, Aquarius, this is somebody around you. This is somebody that has secrets. They are a manipulator. And this is in regards to your Justice card. These 2 cards are together. So this Three of Swords is just a great disappointment in regards to this individual. Seven of Swords is ruled by the moon, so things were hidden, things that you couldn't see, and then in divine timing, they were revealed. So someone around you, Aquarius, is being revealed or exposed for who they truly are. And for some Aquarians, it might be someone that's really close to you. That's why you're getting the Three of Swords. It's really heartbreaking. Maybe somebody that you really trusted, but this person is up to no good. And you're being exposed to this energy. And you could have been exposed on a day-to-day basis. Especially if this is in the workplace, because I'm kind of picking up more of the workplace than the home front. But could be somebody in your personal life. Different for each Aquarian. It's a general reading, so I'm picking up many different energies and just trying to relay whatever comes through. But this is exhausting your mental energies, keeping you from this 10 of Cups energy of happiness and all going well. And it's due to this person, this situation. So let's pull a clarifying card for the Seven of Swords, see what other information comes through. Oh, wow. Somebody new that's coming in. This is Sagittarius, this card in energy. So Sagittarius is the only zodiac sign that has a weapon. So this is somebody that's ready to do battle if caught. That's what I'm picking up. So might resonate with you. It's a fire sign that's causing you heartache this week, Aquarius. Your last card here, King of Cups, kind of your overall energy for what your cards are indicating here. King of Cups is trying to make sense of it all. And even though it's the Cups energy, this King of Cups has learned to keep his emotions out of the way. So very much like your energy here with the King of Swords. But King of Cups is how you're feeling. You're keeping it inside. You're not showing how all of this is affecting you this week. Now, King of Cups is actually Scorpio's card in energy. Makes sense because this is a very passionate energy, but easily adaptable to situations. Very disciplined energy. And you see here, what's shown here. This is what you get to see, what's exposed. But then if you look here, there's sharks swimming down below. So definitely can represent getting some revenge, and if not revenge, being held accountable. So now your numerology for your 3 tarot cards is actually number 19, which reduces to 10. So there's something coming to a close, wrapping up this week. So this might have been something that was ongoing, could have been started last week, and it still could run into next week. But it is getting down to the end, the conclusion, you might say, especially if you're dealing with a relationship that's ending, maybe a divorce. That can really be a long, ongoing process. And this is the week here where documents are getting signed, getting finalized. And this is why you need to be very grounded and centered and maintain your balance this week, Aquarius, because you're dealing with this 7 of Swords energy, which is possibly a Sagittarius. One that's very adventurous, independent, comes in, goes out. So for some of you, could be someone new that you date, and this is not going to go well. And this number 10 energy reduces down to 1. So then you're going to have a clean slate, a new beginning. So you just need to get through this energy this week, whatever it is. So let's take a look at your oracle cards. Crystal for the week, Larimar. Your fortune for the week, Bag. And your spiritual message for the week, get grounded. Okay, let's go back to your crystal for the week, Larimar. One of my personal favorites. Let me grab mine. Here's my Larimar crystal. Let's bring that into your reading. But it says sensitive emotions, time of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. Definitely with what's going on with your cards this week. Someone is being held accountable for their actions, and this Larimar crystal protects you from absorbing negativity, other people's energies, especially in regards to a situation that you're dealing with this week. It can help eliminate worry, and this is really an indication to give yourself some extra care, extra self-care this week. But as I was picking up at the beginning, there's some low vibrational, negative, harsh energy. And when this crystal card turns up, it's an indication this energy is nearby and to avoid it as much as you possibly can. Now, a soothing way of getting recharged, Aquarius, is spend some time near water, whether it be the ocean, watching a river run by, the trickling of a fountain, just the sound of water or waves crashing, very soothing, will help to keep your perspective. Now, your fortune for the week is bag, and it says something important, such as a new job or a raise. So what we're looking at here is a soft leather bag just sitting on top of the table, obviously full, but tightly closed with the drawstring. So impossible to see what's in it. Now, the tables in the fortune cards always represent hard work, and certainly the content of this bag represents your award, which could be some form of financial gain, maybe an increase in power, some kind of advancement for you, Aquarius. That could be also what the legalities are about. Some kind of grievance in the workplace or a situation that really got ugly quickly. Maybe in regards to maybe you getting picked for a promotion at work. Definitely a situation here where you're going to have to remain calm, grounded, centered, balanced to present the best you, Aquarius, for the situation at hand. So you've got that to look forward to. There's something new, positive coming in that's going to add to this Ten of Cups energy. You just got to get through this energy. Now, your spiritual message, get grounded. It's a warning. It impacts people who are highly sensitive. So get grounded and do that by connecting with nature. An indication here, if you're not grounded, Aquarius, it's very easy to kind of get swept up in other people's energies and possibly mistake theirs for your own. Your boundaries can become very blurry and you're absorbing the energies around you and struggling to define what is their energy and yours. So when this card turns up, there could be several Aquarians. You're really resonating with this because you're an empath. You pick up people's energy. So an indication between these two cards, really extra self-care this week, Aquarius. There's heightened emotions happening. There's heightened sensitivity, disappointment, a lot of different energies that I'm picking up this week. So very easy to get swept up in the high frequency energies that are really swirling around. So a good indication, take a walk out in nature, really get grounded by actually touching trees or plants or walking barefoot in the sand by the ocean. That's another good way. So huge message here, Aquarius. Watch your energy, guard yourself from other energies that you'll be coming in contact for the week ahead. So Aquarius, that was your messages and guidance from Spirit from the cards that you received this week. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And for a private tarot card reading one-on-one, The links are listed below. Love and abundance to my Aquarius family.